Hey y'all, this is Gigi. We back at it again, again. I need you guys to do me a favor. I got this new equipment that I'm trying, and I need you guys to let me know if you can hear me or not. Okay? Just let me know if you can hear me. Type, I don't know, type 9 in the comment section if you can hear me, okay? We got a lot to talk about today. If you hear any noise in the background, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why everybody wants to come and visit and do their maintenance requests and all of that when I schedule quiet time, you know? So, first things first, I just want to say hi to everyone. Hope you had a great holiday. I did. It was quiet. Very, very quiet. I cooked what I wanted. I ate what I wanted. I didn't have like these 4 different menus to prepare so we can have a great dinner. So it was nice and quiet. We got to sleep and take care of some personal things. So God is good. Here we are. 2025. Okay? What y'all think about that? Mm. So, let's go ahead and get started with our agenda, okay? Let's go ahead and get started with our agenda and have a conversation. You guys ready for that? Hmm. I hope so because I am. I'm ready for it. I might sound a little off today, but I'm here. And we're gonna endeavor to be here every Monday at 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. How about that? Okay. So it's been a minute since I've been online, and a lot of things have happened since I've been gone. I had to take a little break, get a brain time to refunction and recalibrate, like what is that, MapQuest or Google's Map, recalibrating, recalculating. Yeah, I had to do that. Yeah. So, even though we were on a little break, we still growing. We are still growing, you guys. So for the last month, looks like we had 250 views, and we grew by 100 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. When I first started this channel, I was just doing it because, to be honest with you, I didn't have nothing else to do. I just got out of the hospital. We'll have a quiet time hour about the challenges that we go through on a daily basis. But I just got out the hospital and was not able to go back to the job that I'm educated for, as far as an executive assistant, grant writing, um, counseling, tutoring. My job of that I was educated for, I couldn't return because it required some things that I couldn't do. So I just decided to start doing this. I've been listening a lot online to some of the other content creators. Let me give a shout out. I want to shout out Ticket TV, Old Head Podcast, Sports and Fitness Rants, Man Down, 93Z. If I forget your name, please don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my head, because I do literally listen. Dreamers Pro. Um, I listen to a lot of content online just to get a perspective and to weigh what is going on as far as sports, politics, economics, potato, um, Showtime, Showtime on Point, um, Grinder. I listen to a lot of people. I try to be diverse when I'm, you know, perusing YouTube. But you have to be careful with YouTube nowadays. You know, they be bullying you on the internet. I don't see how that is not a crime. I thought that was a crime. Cyberbullying. I thought that was a crime. How come ain't nobody going to jail? Let me stop. But I do want to thank all of you guys for all of the views, for subscribing to the channel. My information is for if you want to donate to the channel, help us grow. Is on the ticker. If you want to contact me and you want some things that you're thinking about and you want me to expound on, I don't claim to be a savant of sports, politics, economics, however you want to pronounce it. But I do know people, okay? And people will show you who they are if you really look at it. So, and that behavior transcends not just with sports, with us on a daily basis. You know, your behavior tells people who you are, just like mine does. If I lie all the time and then I'm gonna tell somebody to trust me, you think they're gonna trust me? Because they know that you're lying. Okay? Like the elders used to say, you can't change the spots and the stripes. Okay? It is what it is. Okay? Just so much going on in our society and our country right now. I don't even know where to start. We got so much. I don't know. A society has no more boundaries. And when you don't have boundaries and standards, and everybody wants to be heard, which is nothing wrong with that. We all want to be heard. But when you lower the standard as a society, that anything goes. Anything. What does that say? We got laws on the book that we're supposed to govern ourselves accordingly. But you see people, just because they got X, Y, and Z, those don't apply to them. Oh, okay. That's how it works. There's two sets of laws. One for the poor and one for the rich. One for the purple, one for the gold. What does that say about us? And you wonder why people don't trust what is being put before us. Because y'all ain't being truthful. Stop playing. Y'all ain't being truthful. Because we're watching it on the TV. The television, okay? You telling us a vision. Don't play. Stop playing. But make sure you guys, in the comments, please let me know if you can hear me. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. Like I said, I got this new equipment. God bless. And this is the first stream that I'm using it with. Didn't do a test stream or anything like that. I just made sure that all the boxes were checked. Everything was green. So let's get into our agenda. Let's get into our agenda. So we're going to start off with back. So Cavaliers, we're starting out with the East. Cavaliers, number one. Then we got Boston. But like I was saying this morning, I was looking, and the Cavaliers was number one in the league. But now guess who's number one? OKC is number one in the league. Not just in their district, but in the league. So that's pretty reputable, you guys. OKC has been trying for a long time, a long, long time, and looks like they're gelling. Looks like they're gelling together. I like what I see coming from Shea. He didn't fall apart when Chet went down. They're still hanging with each other, you know. So we got to respect that. You know, we got to respect that. And even though there's all these rumors and all these, narratives being put out about OKC, they need this and they need that, they need this and they need that. I think they're putting the pieces together to get to where they want to go. Jay is showing that he is a real, he can be. I ain't gonna say he has accomplished it yet, but he can be a leader for his team. And that's the thing I like. They play as a team. Ain't no one-man show, you know? So, that's a good thing. All right. And then we have Boston. Yeah, Boston at number 2. And we have the Knicks at number 3. When I compiled this when I got this list from the NBA channel, app, as of yesterday, the Knicks were number 3. And then we got, who is this? Looks like the Orlando Magic, and then the Bulls, and then the Heat. That'll take up those 6 slots on the East. Even with the Bucks losing, they're still at number 5. I don't understand what is going on with the Bucks. I know there's a lot of frustration and contention in the league right now, but don't nobody want to address what's really going on. I was listening to, what was that? I think it was Sports and Fitness Rants I was listening to. And he was discussing how Anthony Edwards was upset because people were double teaming him. What are you talking about, young man? See, this is why some of us, we ain't coming to see you, Otis, because you don't even know what you're talking about. What do you mean you upset because you getting double teamed? What do you think they go? You want a 2K kind of game? Huh? Push the button kind of game? What are you talking about, young man? It's not defense part of the game. So what are you saying? You want to be able to go out and just shoot like you're in an all-star game with no defense, nobody, no hand checking, and then you want to tell us that this is the best era of the league that we've seen, and you complaining because people are double teaming you? Boy, take your medicine. I'm sorry. Excuse me. No, I'm not sorry, because it's too much disrespect to the legends, and you want to tell me that this is the most skilled era that I have seen, and that the game has evolved, but you don't like to be double teamed. Huh? Think about this. Michael Jordan practiced for the double team. Huh? Michael Jordan. Excuse me, guys. I had to get some water. But Michael Jordan prepared for the games just for the double team. You think they was single? They sent a one person to guard Michael? No, the whole team, all 5 of them. And then when the substitutes came in, they was on him. Okay, Kobe, they were on him. Magic, they were on them. This is the best era that we've seen, but you don't want no defense. You want a 2K the game, huh? Y'all need to be quiet because the more you talk, the less respect you get. The less you want somebody, you want. I heard one player say, "We want our respect." Well, do something to get some respect. Then stop complaining. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. All right, let's move over here to the West. I'm gonna go through this because I did come on a little late, and I don't want to keep you guys. I know we all got lives to do, but I did just want to check in and make sure we were all in the land of the living, okay? So we got the Thunder on the West Coast. We got the Thunder, number one. We got the Houston Rockets with Emmy. I don't know how you say his name. When I'm on other, yeah, that's what I thought. Ain't got nothing to say. You need to hush. All right, and then we got. Is this the Grizzlies? Oh my God! Is this the Grizzlies at number three? Let me make sure I'm looking at this right. Yeah, that's the Grizzlies at number three with 23 and 13. Then we got the Nuggets at number four. Denver Nuggets, they 20 and 14. You got the Lakers at number five with 20 and 15. And the Mavericks at number six with 20 and 15. And then for the play-in tournament, we got the Clippers 20 and 15. We got the Spurs 18 and 17. We got the Warriors at 18 and 17. And then to close up that tournament in season tournament is the Timberwolves at 17 and 17. Mr. Anthony Edwards, you complaining because they double teaming you, but you number 10, huh? I'm sorry. No, I ain't sorry. I'm gonna stop saying that. I ain't sorry. Because y'all been talking bad about the legends. They ain't nothing but plumbers. It wasn't nothing but plumbers. And he wasn't playing against nobody. So you say the Detroit Pistons ain't nobody. At that time. The Knicks wasn't nobody. Patrick Ewing, he's a plumber, huh? Yeah. Don't just be quiet. Don't say nothing else. Just be quiet. Because you're embarrassing yourself. You're really embarrassing yourself. And you want to get on the internet, and people want to get on the internet and debate about this situation when there's nothing to really debate about. I'm not going to sit here and debate with you over some lies. You're not going to make me believe a lie. And you wonder why the viewership. I know I'm jumping all around, but I had to do it when it comes to my brain. You talking about the viewership is down. Well, why is the viewership down if y'all so talented, huh? You ain't selling no tickets. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You selling jerseys, yeah. But you ain't selling no tickets. And don't nobody want to watch that. It's the media's fault. Like we out there shooting the ball. We telling everybody don't watch the NBA. No, people ain't crazy. People are not crazy. Let me calm down. Okay, the next thing on our agenda is Mr. Jackson's. He played on the Big Three. He coached in the Big Three. Just want to give him his flowers. We appreciate you, Mr. Jackson, for what you're doing with Ice Cube. We appreciate you. Thank you for all the contributions you made to the NBA. And then you went on to make a contribution on the Big Three. We appreciate that, okay? And don't think that it's not being recognized. It's being recognized. Okay? Oh, shucks. Let's talk about some viewership issues. Let's talk about Christmas. I know you've heard this. People have been expounding on it. I just want to give my 2 cents about how I felt about it. How you gonna say you own something when the numbers don't say that, partner? You don't own that. A halftime show get more views than an NBA Christmas game. Let that sink in, y'all. Miss Beyonce, the Beehive crew, got more views on Christmas than the Lakers and the Warriors. But that's your day. Really though. That's your day. Most of y'all got millions of followers on X and Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat and I don't know what all those social media things is. I don't get on all that stuff. But I do know y'all got millions of followers on the social media apps. You mean to tell me that you can't get the people that's following you on X and Instagram to watch you play the game? Huh? Did you think about that? You got 50 million followers on X, but you don't give a 1 point something million on Christmas Day. How does that make sense? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I need medication. Maybe my perspective and my eyes is off. Maybe I need to go see an optometrist. Okay? So I can get my eyes evaluated. Because if you got 50 million followers on X and Instagram and you are influencing, you ain't influencing your fans to watch the NBA. So what the problem is? You want to blame it on the media because your fans won't watch you? I wish I would. We ain't telling the story. But no, you telling the story. You telling the story. You the professional. You say, you tell us if we ain't never been there, we ain't got nothing to say. We don't have no contribution to that. So since you say that the ones that have not played don't have, a voice. So if I don't got no voice, I don't want to watch you. Okay? I'm not gonna give you my money, make you getting these $1 million contracts, and then you gonna tell me what I say? I'm paying for this. You ain't giving me nothing. This ain't no free show. I got to pay for this. Well, I didn't got to pay for it because I don't watch it. But people are paying for this service, paying for this entertainment. And then you gonna tell them their opinion doesn't matter? Boy, you bold. You are bold. You gonna disrespect the legends, talk down to the fans, destroy the game, and then tell us that our opinion don't matter? And you mad because we won't watch you? Man, please. Y'all on that. You almost made me KG you. You almost made me KG you. And then the next thing that you see on the slide, what is all this on the sideline, partner? Huh? What is you doing? You sick? You need to go to the house. Put your mask on. Why don't you do that? Put your mask on and go into the house. Is you sick? I know you have got a foot problem you've been having for the last 4 or 5 years. Are you sick? Do you need a medic? Do we need to dial 911 and have them to come pick you up off the sidelines, sir, because you have a problem? Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you're sick, you're sick, But don't be. See, this is why people don't trust you, because you do a whole lot of backdoor stuff. I'm not speculating about what it is and what it was. I don't care what it is. You can take whatever you want to. That's your body. And evidently, you spending millions of dollars on it, so you know what you're doing. But man, please have some integrity and respect for yourself. If you don't want to respect your fans, you don't want to respect the league, you don't want to respect, whoever. At least respect yourself enough and conduct yourself in a manner that doesn't make people draw negative conclusions about your behavior, partner. Do I need to say it again? Are you understanding the words that's coming out of my mouth like Martin Lawrence said? Huh? When's the last time you seen it? And I'm not saying that it could be a supplement or whatever. I don't care what it is. It could be some Skittles with chocolate on top. I don't care. But the indication of the behavior that you're putting out there on the internet, it's like this is something that you really don't want people to see. But you got to have it right now because of whatever's going on with you. If it's that important, you walk off before the game is over. Walk on down that tunnel. Do what you got to do and come sit back down. Don't do that. Oh my God. Don't do that. That's not cool, sir. That's not cool. And the only reason why I'm talking about it is because, this was breaking news the night that it happened. And I wasn't online the night that it happened, so I stored up my comments to bring them for you today. You want your respect? You want people to respect you? Stop doing shady stuff like this. I ain't down with that, y'all. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me. This ain't the way you conduct business. No, this is not the way you conduct business. You all on the sidelines, and the camera is on you 24/7 when you in the game, when you in the stadium, when you at the grocery store walking down the street finna go to Louis Vuitton, Gucci, or on your way over to, boy, you almost made me say that on the internet. This is shady behavior. I hope you're better. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you can, get it done the way you want to get it done. But don't do this. Not a Staples, crypto, whatever y'all want to call it. Don't do that. Don't be going to other people's. You at somebody else's house with this kind of behavior. What are you doing? I know you're not that clueless. And where your handlers at? He needs to get a pink slip. Whoever that guy is giving you that on the sidelines while the camera is on you, sir. He needs to be fired. While everybody else is getting fired, the coaches is getting fired, the janitors is getting fired, the man that make the French fries and the toast in the concession stands is getting fired. This joker right here needs to be fired. Let me stop. See, every time I get to think about it, I don't like dumb stuff. That's dumb. That's stupid. Just like eating on the sidelines. That means you don't respect the game. Well, you did say it's just basketball. So you don't respect the game. That's why you don't respect the fans. Because it's just basketball to you. But man, let me stop. Okay, let's move on. Because I got some more to talk about when I get over here about you, sir. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm Gigi. I'm your host. I don't argue. I don't fuss. I give my opinion. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay? All right, Mr. Vic. Y'all remember Mike? Mr. Michael Vick. He is now the new head coach. I believe it's North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Is it North Carolina? Let's see. Virginia Tech. Wait a minute. No, it's not Virginia Tech. I'm sorry, you guys. I believe it's North Carolina. I can look it up. I know y'all gonna be trying to fact check me. One, because I'm a female, and two, because you don't like what I'm saying about your people. But man, please. Just wanted to congratulate him on receiving the head coaching job. Or I want to say it's let me see. Norfolk State, according to ESPN. Norfolk State. Congratulations, Mr. Vic. Friend, you do a great job. And then this last one down here. Come on, y'all. We need to talk about this because this just came out. What, yesterday? What is today? Monday? This just came out concerning Mr. Skip Bayless. This just came out on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lawsuit that has been filed, allegedly. All that I'm saying is allegedly. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Probably wasn't even, I don't have no inside information. Like people got sources and stuff like that. I don't need no sources. The man up above is my source. Okay? If it quacks like a duck and walks like a duck, honey, that's a duck. Okay? So Mr. Skip Bayless is finding himself in some hot water. Like a hot dog. There was a lawsuit filed, and I believe it's 14 different allegations being made, if I'm not mistaken. 14 different allegations. Yeah, 14 counts, including sexual battery, allegedly. So let me just read some of this information that I have here concerning this. And this is coming from, where's this coming from? AJ from Sports Score. Yeah. So let me just read to you what the article is saying. This lady was a hairstylist. Alleged in a lawsuit that a network executive used his position to sexually harass women, as well as that Skip Bayless touched her inappropriately and propositioned her. No. Goes as far to say he offered this young lady $1.5 million. You got too much money and too much time. You can give somebody $1.5 million? That's an indecent proposal. You must have been watching that movie the night before you made this proposal to this young lady. You're too old for this. And it shouldn't even be in your behavior. Y'all getting paid professional money, but you ain't got no professional behaviors. What is this we watching, y'all? Help me out. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I need to reevaluate how I look at things. Wrong is wrong. You mean to tell me this girl is a hairstylist? And from what was being reported, allegedly she's supposed to have some kind of issues, physically and mentally. And you gonna harass this woman and offer her $1.5 million? And you the one evaluating the players in the NBA, NFL, and giving your opinion, and you walking around here trying to pay somebody allegedly $1.5 million. And don't you got a spouse? Huh? That's what I'm talking about right there, y'all. Savagery. No boundaries, no standards. I'm gonna hang this job. I'm gonna treat this job like it's a carrot, and you gonna chase this job, and you gonna give me what I want, and you ain't gonna say nothing about it. I don't care if I am harassing you. Your job. I can, what I can do. And that's supposed to be all right. That's supposed to be cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you like it, I love it for you. Okay. You just keep it. You know what you need? You need to just keep that stuff private. Ain't no privacy no more. There is no privacy anymore. People go to the Instagram, the fuss. They got boobies and booty on there. You don't need no OnlyFans. Just go to Instagram. Only difference between Instagram and OnlyFans than pennies and quarters. You know what I'm talking about. Don't play crazy. That's the only thing that's different between Instagram and the OF, okay? Is the swipe the card. Swipe the card. Then I just want to give a moment of silence. I just thought about something that happened over the weekend, and I'm in Vegas, and we had the same problem that New Orleans had. Actually, it had the thing that happened in Vegas happened the next day. What's wrong, y'all? What's wrong? Somebody tell me. Help me out. Help me to figure out what's wrong. This man is riding around in a car. I don't know what kind of thing. What they call it? Cyber something. Looks like a mix of Back to the Future and a Hummer and Mad Max. He riding around on public streets with that. But back to Mr. Bayless. Mr. Bayless, you got yourself into a whole lot of problems. According to the reports, you fussing because the young lady likes, you think she likes chocolate. She don't like chocolate like that. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis Bayless. She would sleep with you for $1.5 million. Man, please. Go on now. Go on, do your thing. Go on, do your thing. Because you know what this is? And I ain't trying to tell you Every time something come up, you think about Russell Westbrook. Okay? How about that? You still talking down on Russell Westbrook. You need to leave that man alone. You done destroyed you and all this other media and all these other pundits out here. Destroyed that man's career. Well, you didn't destroy his career because he's reviving it. But he went from making 40-something million a year to taking a veteran's pay? Are you serious? Are you serious? And the only people I see you fussing with is the chocolate ones. Okay? Stop that. Your old self. Go on somewhere now. That's why you don't know major network. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. And boy, please. And what you talking about don't make no sense. The old saying used to be, you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. Okay. I don't know who said that and made you believe that. No. We can spot the truth and we can distinguish between a lie and harassment. Putting standards on other people that you're not putting on some folks. And is that because of what? They in that club? Okay, Mr. Bailey. But I wanted to 14 counts. Fox, Skip Bayless, and others are being sued on 14 counts, which includes sexual battery, allegedly. And this young lady that did the lawsuit was a stylist, y'all. She was a stylist. She had to touch that crusted hair of yours. And you gonna treat her like this? Man, please, I wish I would. Okay. Move on down the agenda. We still got a little ways to go. Let's see what else we're gonna talk about today. You guys hit that like button, share, comment. Alrighty. So the next thing we want to just kind of expound on is Mr. Brown. Mr. Mike Brown. Mike Brown. Mr. Brown was let go from the Sacramento Kings. What makes it so bad, y'all? I know it's a business and the organization needs to make money, but you know what? There's a proper way to. How are you gonna let this man do an interview? Y'all explain this to me in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm putting too much stock in these people. You know, you gonna let this man do the interview? He finished up with the interview. If he's getting ready to board the bus, plane, I don't know, hover around, Segway, I don't know what he's gonna do. But you're gonna let the man get ready to go travel with the team, and you're gonna call him in the middle of boarding the plane or getting on the Segway or whatever he was doing. You gonna call him and tell him that his services is no longer needed by the Sacramento Kings? Huh? On his way. Mike Brown had a record of 104 and 82 over the last 3 seasons. Huh? What is that all about? What did he do? Did he say something? Because everybody's getting fired, but what y'all ain't saying why they got fired. What, his schemes were wrong? What was the problem? Communication, yeah, yeah, yeah. Communication. These players that got so spoiled, so uh, uh, empowered and entitled. I don't like you no more. I don't like you no more. I'm gonna go talk to somebody. And they don't realize, okay, yeah, you gonna still get paid, but just cause y'all ain't getting along. Hmm. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. These people that is uh, uh, being fired and let go, and they got families. They got families. They got children, spouses, partners, sisters, brothers, mama, daddies, grandchildren. And the season just started. Are we 40 games in yet? And you mean, didn't this happen to, what's his name at the Bucks? Griffin. Hmm. I can't respect that. I can't respect that. I can't respect that. Mm-mm. Alrighty, Mr. Donovan Mitchell. I just wanted to touch on that for a minute. Mr. Donovan Mitchell. Um, there was an article that came out that he was curious about how Giannis, the Greek freak, conducts himself as a franchise player, as a leader, and as a champion. He wanted to get he wanted to have a conversation with him just to see how he handles that, just to see what kind of mental state you got to be in to be a franchise player. Because when you're a franchise player, you got a whole lot of responsibilities. hmm You got a whole lot of responsibilities. There's a certain frame of mind that comes with being not just a franchise player, but being a champion, being a leader. And being a leader doesn't always mean you're gonna be the one scoring the ball. Why do I feel like we're going through basketball 101 with this era? These people. Hmm. I feel like the basketball 101 was an elective while you were in school or whatever, before you came to the league. I believe that's one of the credits that you didn't take. That's one of the behaviors you didn't sharpen. Y'all hit the like button. Alrighty, let's keep moving. Mr. Bronny James. How you doing, Mr. Bronny? Mr. Bronny says that he's still dealing with mental anguish from the incident that happened with him. Didn't I say that? Have you been listening to me since what, August of last year? Ever since he came back, what I tell y'all? That young man needs therapy. You know why I know he needs therapy? Because I had the same thing happen to me that happened to him. I was having heart attacks and didn't even know I was having heart attacks. I would take 5 to 10 steps and pass out and wake up on the floor every day for I didn't know I was having heart attacks. I just thought, maybe my blood was a little low. Give me some, I don't know, some cranberry juice and get me some protein in my systems and start, building up my blood. Come and find out, I had 3 valves blocked. You only got 4, and I had 3 out of 4 blocked. Okay, had to have open heart surgery. Not that cutesy stuff, not that cutesy stuff where it doesn't leave a scar. No, not that laser hyperbolic system, they working with in the NBA. Not that. The old fashioned way. hmm Where they cut you open and they crack your chest. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm still recovering from that. And that was 2 years ago. No, it'll be 2 years in July of this year. So say about 18 months. I'm just now getting to where I can breathe, where I can, kind of be aggressive in my physical exercising, to get the heart rate up. Because for a long time, I'm like, I ain't moving. I'm gonna stay in this bed. Don't nobody call me. Don't nobody text me. Snap a chat, fax, email, none of that. Because I'm not moving. Because I don't want that to happen to me again. And so I know what the young man is talking about. There's a barrier. You can see it in his eyes. Anybody with common sense or with some kind of, discernment can look at. I'm looking at the young man through the TV. It ain't like I'm sitting up here talking to the young man. I'm looking at this young man through the TV, the television, and I can spot out that there's something going on. Y'all make sure he got all the resources and assets that he needs. So Bronny James reveals he's been dealing with mental health struggles since his cardiac arrest in July of 23. Okay, y'all gonna learn. You gonna listen to me. I don't know all the stats and all the percentages and plus minuses and all of that for all of the NBA players, but I do know people, and I do know when I see something, I see it. Mm-mm. He should have been in therapy before he even touched the basketball. Because every time he touches a basketball, it reminds him of what he went through in July. Huh? What did I say? I said this young man, between the summer league and the first game, something happened. Because at least in the summer league, he was being a little aggressive. You know what I'm saying? He may not been shooting. He may not be the 3-and-D guy. We know he's not ready for that 3-and-D. Don't play yourself. Don't believe the hype. But he even digressed more. It's because he is not mentally strong to deal with that barrier. Because I know I had the barrier too. I didn't want to walk too far. No, I can't do physical therapy. No. Mm-mm. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's what the book say. As a man thinketh, so is he. So if he don't think he's well, he's not going to perform well. Lord have mercy. Don't tell me we are this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Why do you think Kobe always talked about mentality? Huh? The Mamba mentality. You can't be successful if your mind is clogged and blocked and one-sided and selfish and jealous and passive. Huh? I've always said he don't know what he act like he don't know what he doing anymore. He don't. You tell me this young man is supposed to be better than 50, better than some of the people that's in the league, and he don't even know how to set a screen. Boy, I wish I would believe you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Bryant, we hope you're doing better, baby. Make sure you use your resources for your mental health, honey. Please, please. I don't know how you even got cleared. Huh? That might need to be something we need to talk about. Because I'm wondering that about you and Mr. Simmons. Mr. Simmons, how did you get cleared to get transferred? And then once you get transferred, Mr. Simmons, you got to have a surgery? Huh? Who did your clearance? The TSA at the airport? Is that who did your clearance? Because if something was wrong with your back, when you got to where you are now, that means you came in hurt, partner. Do you really think the fans of the NBA, the people that watch the NBA and help the NBA pay your salaries are that illiterate? Y'all just say anything and expect us to believe it. You really think we're illiterate? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You gonna pass clearance to get transferred, and within what, a week, maybe two, you ready for a surgery for your back? And this is what $40 and $50 million a year looks like. No, this is entertainment. This is entertainment, so they say. I don't know who they entertaining. It sure ain't me. Y'all excuse my countryness, but I'm country. Okay? I can be man, please. But see, they don't understand you when you say it in a way that's politically correct and polite. People don't hear you. But when you get, you go Ebonics and ghetto on them, oh, yeah, they can hear you fine. Okay, let's move on. Mr. Donovan Mitchell, we appreciate what you did for the workers at the Bucks organization. He said according to the reports, let me see what it says. So the report says that Damian Lillard split up some of his $500,000 NBA Cup prize between the Milwaukee Bucks cleaning staff and court staff. He even distributed some to those who take the shirts and shoes to the locker room. Damian Lillard is quoted saying, quote, "I wanted to support the regular employees of the team," end quote. Yeah. But see, I'm glad you said that, Mr. Lillard, because the people that, the cleaning staff and the tile guy and girl, they don't get no respect. They don't get no respect. But I thought that was very nice for him to do for the franchise. It just builds morale. We don't got none of that no more. Ain't nobody trying to build no morale. They're trying to build houses and women. How about that? They're trying to build houses and women. Mm-hmm. And you definitely ain't trying to build no legacy. I don't know what that legacy gonna look like. Huh? It's that yabba dabba do stuff. Scooby-Doo! Okay? Like Nick Cannon said on Drumline. Scooby-Doo! Okay? With this fake reality they trying to put out here. Let's move on. Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is some hot topics. All of this is hot topic, but I just got them categorized in a different, on a different level, just like basketball. It's on a different level, right? Mr. Bryce James, we all know by now. If you guys don't, he committed to Arizona, and this is according to Max Preps. That he committed to Arizona, and that they're just, they're watching him, and just there's a lot of people that's already interested, but and then there's always a pro and a con these situations. I hope he stays in school. That's just my opinion. And if he doesn't mean that he's not a good basketball player. If he does the one and done, that's cool. That's cool. Maybe you just need that one and done. But I hope that you was good. If you don't stay in school, continue your education, son. The phones that we carry in our hands are smarter than our own brain. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Smartphones for savage people. Hmm. Yeah, I said it. Smartphones for savage people. Now, but yeah, Bryce is going to Arizona. Um, Let me just read a little bit of the article to you guys. It says in 22 minutes per game across 14 appearances with Strive for Greatness last spring, Bryce averaged 6.9 points, 6.9 points, and 2.2 rebounds. He shot 36.8% from the three and had a game in which he hit 5 3-pointers. Now, he averaged 5.6 points per game at Pete's Jam over the summer. So, I don't know what. I'm just hoping that he stays in school. Get the numbers up. Get the numbers up. Stay in school. Get educated. So they're saying this young man is supposed to be 6'6". So that means he's taller than Bryant. And people are even beginning to question that. See, this is what I'm talking about. People are even questioning whether this young man is even 6'6" because of the prior behavior. You know? The brother was what, supposed to be 6'4", and he's actually 6'1". Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. All right, Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler. Mr. I'll wear my hair any kind of color I want to. Green, red, whatever. You can tell me what to do. That's mine. That's right. It is your hair. But you know what? And I'm not trying to cap on you. I promise I'm not trying to cap on you. But every time you change your hair color, your attitude changes, brother. And I don't know what color is the one that keeps you calm. I think it's purple. Lavender. Oh, yeah, they use lavender to relieve stress. You need to put some purple in your head so you can calm down, young man. Grown man. I can call you young man because I'm older. Didn't you do this before? Ain't this the same play that you did at Philadelphia? It's the same play. Why you gonna wait till the season start and tell the people that you want to be traded? Huh? Well, you should have got out when the got out was good. Now they shopping you around, and my research shows me, you're making about what, 48 million a year? Is that what the numbers are saying? Let me look at these numbers. Yeah, you making $48.8 million a year. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? You gonna go to the Warriors? They got money. Mm-hmm. Don't let's see. Timberwolves got money. See, but the problem, Mr. Butler, is you've been a dolo solo star for a long time. And the problem is, Mr. Butler, where you gonna go that you're gonna get the same kind of treatment that you've been getting at Miami? I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I ain't trying to be Matlock. But what team are you gonna go to that you want to win? From what I'm hearing and the reports is you want to right now, like the song, right now. You want, man, come on now, where you gonna go? And now you done got suspended because you talk too much. You need to touch. Come on over here, make an appointment. I got some slots open. If I don't, I'll make one open for you. Because you talk too much, partner. How you gonna get suspended for talking? According to the reports. How you gonna get suspended for talking? I thought we had freedom of speech. But all of a sudden, you done got suspended for talking too much. And now you sitting out 7 games. That's gonna cost you $2.4 million. That suspension is costing you $336,543 per game, which rounds out to about $2.4 million. And you got to pay that. And even if you file a grievance, the grievance can take up to a year. So what is you doing, young man? They're going to put your money on layaway. They're going to put your money on layaway. They're going to put it in an escrow account until the grievance is resolved. And you got 30 days from the day that you was suspended to file a grievance, like an appeal. Okay? Why come everybody's going to court? Bayless is going to court. Now you gonna go to court. Yeah, I'm going to court. Man, I'm in the wrong field. These entertainment lawyers and civil lawyers, they getting broke off. Okay? Yeah, Mr. Butler. So where you gonna go? You said you can't get you don't think you can get your joy back at Miami. It's not Miami's job to make you joyful. What is you talking? See, boy, what is you talking about? It's not the coach's job to make you jolly like Santa Claus or somebody. What? I need to get my joy back. Okay, well, what you think going to another team and starting all over again at your age is gonna bring you joy? I guess it will. I don't know. I thought joy was derived from. Man, I ain't even gonna go through that Sunday school lesson with you. Walk around here with this orange hair on your head. 9 points. You just came off of being hurt. 9 points. No. No. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Huh? Where you going is what I want to think. Who has the assets in the league? Where you gonna go to Houston? Mr. Emmy, I mean, what is that? Whatever his name, IME. He don't play that. He don't play that temper tantrum stuff. Falling all out on the floor and rolling around on your back. All in requests and all this and all that. He called LeBron James the B word on the court. He told Mr. James that you ain't crap, your team ain't crap, and you okay? Now I think that already he's been thrown out of 2 games if I'm not mistaken. Already. So where you gonna go? You gonna go over to Charlotte? Get with the ball boy? Huh? Where you gonna go? Orlando? Go see Paulo? See what he talking about? Where you going? You know you ain't finna go to OKC. That ain't happening. I know they ain't on your radar. Where you going, to the Clippers? You gonna go over there and see what Kawhi doing? He's back. He came back. He still got a little way to go, but he's back. So you might want to call him and see if they got a spot for you over there. You got your resume together, hot enough, huh? Well, nobody want to pay you no $48 million at your age. If Miami won't do it, what makes you think somebody else is gonna do it? You gonna have to take a big look. And where you think you gonna go that you automatically gonna be in the starting 5 if it ain't one of these teams that needs some help? Everybody needs some help. Don't get me twisted. And you're very talented. In playoffs, yeah, I want you on my team. But this is the after effect, the consequences that a team or a franchise have to endure when you turn your hair yellow. I don't know. Fuchsia, that's a whole different situation. And I like what Phil Jackson said when he was in an interview. Oh, what's that young man's name? He was in an interview and he was talking, and they was asking Phil about if he could start a team, who would be his first choice? Who would be his choice? And the first name that came out of his mouth was, you know who? He said because he is coachable. There was a day when the players listened to the coaches because the coaches were supposed to have some kind of knowledge and plan and insight about the game. Coach will tell you, if you move 3 degrees to this way, to the left, your shot would probably come out a little crisp. Plant your feet, form a 45-degree, 90-degree angle. Put your hands up. They will teach you how the proper stance for defense. They don't need to teach you no proper stance for defense now because it looks like they finna phase it on out anyway. Y'all finna go 2K on. Y'all, man, please. I wish I would. But Mr. Butler, this ain't cool. This is not cool at all. Just saying, why has it got to be so much? Why you got to be so toxic? Huh? And as soon as you request something, you think people supposed to jump and do this and do that? What is this we watching, y'all? Is this empowerment or entitlement? Distinguished. I need to get my Websters. Lord have mercy. Oh, Hi, Giannis. It's Gigi. You guys over Giannis and Porter, Dame, Doc, Darwin, AJ, Cunningham, Lopez, Thanasis, every now and then, you know. I don't know what's going on over there in Milwaukee. You better check the water. But Giannis, I want to give him his flowers because just a minute, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm still here. So Giannis has had 25 straight games at 20 points or more. And now that I think about that, let me just expound on this right quick while it's on my mind. I do have that in the agenda for the next slide, but let me just talk about this right now. So somebody we know just hit a milestone for having more 30-point games than MJ. You should never told nobody that. It took you 7 more years. It took you 7 years to surpass somebody that did it in what, 12, 14, 15 years? Boy, you think it's an accomplishment? And then it's the rabbit and the turtle. The rabbit might get there faster, but we eventually gonna show up. Yeah, but you're still gonna be second place. How about that, partner? Just cause you got there don't mean that that's an accomplishment. You supposed to be getting, you know, you the one. What about you achieving that is what? That don't make you no different than you are. You still number 2. All these numbers is not gonna raise your status in any kind of way. You know, I know you don't want to leave because you scared. You ain't got nothing in the butt. You ain't got nothing else in the bag. I know that. We all know that. We can see that in your eyes too. You know, if you leave what you're doing now, where you gonna get all that attention from? You know, where you gonna get all this attention from? You ain't got nothing else, you know, to deal with. So, what you gonna do? You gonna do movies and videos, after parties. Oh, I said that out loud. I'm sorry. What you gonna do? That's why you ain't going nowhere talking about 5 to most 7 years. Man, please. I'll burn my TV up if I see you on there next in 5 years from today. You still on my TV? Oh yeah, that crystal, that 85, 90 screen projector, whatever I got will have at the time. Oh, I'm gonna burn that down. That's the only way we're gonna get rid of you. You're gonna just turn the TV off. Like Kendra said, turn the TV off. Huh? Cause no, we ain't doing that. We ain't finna watch another 5 to 7 years. Boy, please. What a sign ups to go to Mars? Since y'all done been to the moon, allegedly. What a sign up to get for me to get on the spaceship, on the bus, you know, to get to Mars? Because if you plan another 5 to 7 years, you mean to tell me you're gonna be almost a senior citizen. You'll be able to get a discount at Denny's, partner, in about 10 years. So you gonna tell me that you gonna be running around? No, you ain't gonna be running around. You're gonna be sitting on the offensive side of the court for another 5 years. I wish I would. I wish I would. Let it go, dude. Let it go, please. Let it go. You got folks out here fussing about trying to compare this one to that one. No, no, no. There's no comparison, partner. There's no comparison. If you want to do the right thing, let's start back in high school. We're gonna start back to high school. You gotta present that like you do a thesis, partner. You gotta defend that like you do a thesis, partner. Because the math ain't mathing. How about that? So you need to explain to us what will make us consider this person to be in this category if the math ain't math. Let's move on. All right, Mr. Rose, congratulations to Mr. Derrick Rose. His jersey is going to be retired in Chicago. How about that? His jersey is going to be hung in the rafters of the Chicago Bulls. No more number one jersey. And he's joining Jordan, Pippen, Mr. Bob Love, not Kevin Love, Mr. Bob Love, rest in peace, Mr. Love. Bill Russell. You know they got their jerseys up there too. Here's a question I want to know. Mr. LA, you know I'm talking to you. I know you listening. Don't tell nobody though. Gotta keep it hush. I know you listening. Where you gonna hang your jersey at? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna play 3-card Molly and turn over, and whichever card you turn over, that's where your jersey gonna be hung at? I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Where you gonna hang your jersey at? That's the reason why you ain't going nowhere. You don't know where you gonna hang your jersey at. Ain't nobody saying nothing. You man, huh? They gonna put a statue down there beside Wade for you? You gonna go back, Ohio, and let them put a jersey up in the Raptors for you? Is that what's going on? Man, please. You think you hang one where you hung that in-season tournament banner in the Lakers and Staples or Crypto, whatever y'all want to call it? And I thought we didn't hang anything but championship banners. I thought that was the standard for the LA Lakers. I think we got about 16, 17 of them mugs hanging up there now. With that little participation, looked like you made it at a dollar store with some glue, with some Elmer's glue and glitter. You gonna hang that up in the Raptors next to a chip banner? Boy, take your medication. It's just basketball. But congratulations, Mr. Rose. You deserve it. You deserve it. One thing that I really did take notice of is what the CEO said about hanging jerseys in the Raptors. Yeah. Rafters. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, y'all send it to me on an email, okay? So, Gigi, that's how you say it. But the CEO, I just jotted down some notes, and this is not verbatim, but I'm just going to kind of read the notes that I wrote down. He stated that retiring a jersey recognizes a player's impact beyond on the court. Hanging a jersey honors ones who have extraordinary contributions to the organization and forge deep, lasting connections with fans. Huh? Deep, lasting connections with fans. It's not just about what you're doing on the court. It's about what you're doing in the community, and and how you treating the franchise that you're playing for. So let's think about this. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't throwing no stones and hiding my hand. If you want to talk to me, come on over to the hush room. But I'm just being logical. And I'm trying to make it make sense in my brain. So if I'm trying to make it make sense in my brain, I know there's other people out there that's just like, what? So the CEO is saying, in order for your jersey to even be considered to be hung in the Raptors, uh, they're gonna look at some variables. What you do on the court is important. Yeah, it's important. But besides that, what you do off the court is also important. Mm. It's the yin and the yang kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be associated with certain things, but your name comes up in certain things. So why would they put your jersey up there in the Raptors? Why? Why? So every time somebody walk by and look at it, they're gonna have that thought about, hmm, no. Where you gonna hang your jersey at, sir? What, you gonna build a stadium and hang it up there yourself? You know you ain't gonna get one in Miami, because you know what happened in Miami. You said that even if you had went there, things would still be the way they are. So I mean, you just told it. This is the thing. Mm, the disrespect that is floating through the air right now is out of control. The very people that you want to watch you totally disrespect, and you totally downgrade and degrade. Just like the statement that was said, Jordan, he should have won the rings. He didn't do nothing but play against, plumbers and carpenters. And then what's his name from the Bulls? He was 90 something years old. He heard that he had to come check you, partner, at 90. You can't get nowhere with this kind of behavior, Mr. Adams, Copper, Vladimir. This ain't gonna last, partner. This not gonna last. When the smoke clears, you're gonna be left in shambles. Because whether you know it or not, you writing all these big old contracts for all these millions of dollars. You wait till the numbers start coming in, and these executives, y'all know y'all can run some numbers now. Because most of y'all that's signing these contracts don't even go to the games, don't even watch the games. But you can look at a spreadsheet and say, "Ooh, his plus minus is this, and he shoots, 45% from three, and he's got, that's what the executives do. It's not gonna last like this. It's not. It's already falling down. You mean to tell me that Beyonce's halftime show can get more viewers than doggone Christmas show? And then you want to say it's the media's fault, or it's the fans' fault? It's the people talking about it every day negatively fault? No, partner. That ain't the rules of the game. That's not the rules of the game. If I own a business business, like they say in the country, if I own a business and my business is failing, how am I going to blame the customers because my business is failing? What kind of thinking, no education, comes straight out of, man, please. What kind of book are you reading, Itchy and Scratchy? That's not in the business formula. If I'm not making those sales, it's something I'm not doing right, or something that I need to connect to, or someone I need to connect to. Marketing, the problem is, this the best era. How come y'all, if everybody's so skilled, how come ain't nobody watching y'all skills? Come on, let's talk. You want to blame everybody else? And if you so talented, how come you can't pull them in now? Y'all even said it was a streaming apps. You went to Netflix on the streaming, and you still got sun. It's the streaming apps, and it's the streaming. Most people are streaming, and we don't have no way to take accountability for the streamers. Yeah, you do. So you go over to Netflix, and you get on the Netflix, and you get slapped like Mike Tyson done slapped you in the first round. My halftime show, boy, I blowout football games got more viewers than you guys all together. Oh Lord, that makes my heart hurt. But it's our fault, or the fans' fault, or the media's fault. It is the media's fault because y'all don't do nothing but talk about one person, one team. You got the YouTube, TikTok, Snapchats, Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis, because nobody want to watch that. We'd rather go to the Rumble and get our entertainment from there. Because this is what y'all got going on. This is some. I don't want none of that. I don't want that. Running up and down the court. Well, some of y'all run up and down. Some of you just run to one side. But you skilled. Okay. All right. But congratulations, Mr. Rose, on getting your jersey hung up in the Raptors at the Chicago Bulls organization. That's a great achievement. Uh-oh. Let's talk about the Lakers. And I need somebody. I have several people that I associate with concerning sports and things of that nature. But I need somebody to help me to understand. How about that? I need somebody to help me understand how, as of yesterday, this man's plus minus is a minus 119. Explain that to me. From my understanding of what I was told by my associates, that the plus minus represents the, whether you're making money or losing money. And according to these numbers, since you love numbers, you are negative 119 right now. And you was negative 13 on the last game you played. So you tell me how me putting you on the court is a positive when your numbers is a negative. Make that make sense for me. Can somebody put that in the chat? As a matter of fact, on the TikTok, look me up on the TikTok and send me a message and let me explain to me how I'm making money You say I'm making money, but the numbers say every time you on court, I'm losing money. Huh? What algebraic formula is that? Is that trig or trick? Ooh, did I say that out loud? Ooh, that's a ball. Yeah. This man's number is a minus 119, and you just scored, what, 30-something points, 40-something points in the last game? Let me look at this number. What did you score? Lord have mercy. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. We ain't making no excuses. There's no excuses, okay? There are no excuses. This is that the dog ate my homework kind of lead. That's what this is. I did it. I promise I did it. But the dog ate it. The dog ate it. I don't have it. No, that's not cool. We ain't going for the banana in the tailpipe. No, we're not doing that. And then, look at that picture. Look at the picture. Throwing them bows. Throwing them bows. Why are we not seeing more offensive fouls? Because that is happening at least once every game. Once every game. Huh? Throwing them bows. You gotta fix that, sir. You being on the floor benefits who? Who is it benefiting? It ain't benefiting the team. Because y'all already said viewership is down, so ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. If the viewership is down, what? You the biggest draw in the league right now, and y'all numbers is down. What does that say about you? Come on now, let's have a conversation. Because I've done event planning, and we have to make sure we market the product. We have to make sure the product is up to par. We have to make sure we selling tickets. We have to make sure that the communication as far as advertisement, that you're out there. So you got all that. You got that right there covered. You don't need the groundwork of the marketing strategy. You don't need the groundwork. You just need to have your name attached to something, and it's supposed to, sell out, right? You that boy. Or that man. I don't mean to call you a boy, but you that man. You the man. You ain't making, man, please. It benefits no one but you and your individual game that you got going on. But as far as building a team and a franchise, man, please. The Lakers is giving away second-round picks for a trade, y'all. What in the world? When did the Lakers start giving away second-round picks and 2 players and 3 players to get what? What do we get in return? Lord have mercy. And y'all normalizing this kind of behavior. Our society has normalized this negative. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna insult you to your face. I'm gonna insult the people that paved the way for this to even be a possibility. You wouldn't have did it. I'm gonna disrespect and I'm gonna tear down the legends, so I can feel good about myself. And I'm gonna get all this money. But still, you ain't accomplishing nothing. Your pocket's getting fat. Yeah, your pocket's getting fat, but you can't take that with you. And that money might be the only thing that saves you from some of this other. You don't talk about that in public. But let's move on. Mr. Coach, Mr. New Head Coach, what your ring in? Before we get started, what your ring in? Since you're a savant, I know you didn't just become a savant. From the way you carry yourself, you act like man, please. You the best thing walking around here since sliced bread. So since you the best thing walking around here since sliced bread, where your rings at? Huh? Where your rings at? You went to the Raptors and the Canada didn't want you. Woo, did I say that out loud? But then you gonna try to attack Mr. Barkley. You don't mess with Barkley. Did you watch Barkley play in the league? And then when Barkley replies on the TV during a game, Mr. Barkley replies, and then when they ask you about it, you talk about you don't care. Yeah, you care. Yeah, you care. You didn't think he was gonna say nothing to you, huh? He checked you on the TV inside. You better make sure. He said, if you come for him, you better not miss. So you know what that means. You better make sure that scope is calibrated right, partner. And that perception and that narrative that you're talking about is right, partner. It better be a bullseye because, man, please. They show get more views than your little podcast was getting. Okay, you can't even get. Oh Lord, please shut up. And then you got your other one, the people dissing you on the diss tracks. What is that? How come people dissing you on the diss track? Let me tell you something. Okay. I know y'all see that 82%. Oh, I know y'all see that 82%. I'm sorry, you guys. My computer did some crazy stuff. So I got wind that you said that it's being said now that you passed that record that you're a master of your craft. And I'm not saying that you're not. I'm not saying that you're not a master of your craft. We all should be masters of our craft. That's the purpose of us being here. That craft or that gift or that writing or that thinking or that dancing or, I don't know, building. Your intellectual, perceptions on certain ideas and concepts is valuable. That's the very thing that keeps you going. But I heard somebody say that you're a master of your craft in the same category with this person on the screen. And I just want to make sure we speaking true. You were talking about the fadeaways, right? What does that number say? 82% on fadeaways. His last 2 years, you see what the jersey says. His last 2 years that y'all say he was washed up and he wasn't doing it. Yeah, he didn't have the same bounce like he did when he first came in because he's older, of course. He's older. But for the last 2 years at the Wizards, this man had an 82% 82% field goal average. And if you look right up under that 82, it says this is just calculating on just the fadeaways. He shot 174 fadeaways and made 142. In the final two seasons, that means he shot 174 fadeaways in 2 years and he made 142. How many did he miss in 2 years? Huh? What is that? 32 shots in 2 years? Just in fadeaways. He only missed 30 shots in 2 years. Just some fadeaways. Now, how you gonna get past that in your application? For GOAT status. How you gonna get past that part of the application? Help me so I can start doing my study. This man shooting 82%. He missed 32 fadeaway, 32 shots in the fadeaway position. The last 2 years he was at the Wizards. Let me see. Do I need to pull up your numbers? I need to pull up your numbers because I thought somebody was leading the league in the most missed shots. Am I wrong? Do I need to take my medication? Do we need to do lighters in the air? Most turnovers? Most missed shots? And you gonna say you in the same category as a person that had 82% the last two? Boy. Y'all don't believe the hype. Y'all don't believe the hype. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, we're gonna try to get through these last few. I've been on here almost 2 hours, so we're gonna try to get through this last one, okay? See what we got going on here. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, go check out the community tab on the channel, on the Hushford Quiet Time channel. Go check that out for me. So the next thing we got coming up as far as the NBA is concerned is All-Star Weekend, y'all. I don't know what they're going to do about All-Star Weekend. But they don't care because, this is more like this is more like March Madness. You know what I'm saying? This is more like March Madness. So according to the reports, they've changed the format. And it's going to be a tournament style All-Star Weekend. I know this is old news, but I just want us to just think about where the All-Star game has evolved to. And think about the comments and the perspectives, and think about what this organization is using to motivate these professionals to do their job. Yeah, it's just basketball, but it's your job too. Y'all getting all the money you want, and you want more. You like radio on the movie. I want both. I want all the money in my contract, and I want you to give me more money more money, more money, like the Wayne boys. You want more money. Give me more money or I'm not playing. Okay. That's empowerment. That's empowerment. That's empowerment. Hmm. Sounds like you got the organization held hostage. Everybody's doing that. Mm-mm. So the All Star Weekend is going to be February the 14th through the 16th. February the 14th is Valentine's Day. So ladies, wives, and partners of these professional players, y'all gonna be in San Francisco on the 14th. That's gonna be very nice. But it's happening on that weekend in San Francisco in the Bay Area. You know, okay? Up there with E40. You know? Yeah. And there was some research that came out, you guys, that's showing, I don't know if it's still, I gotta check it this afternoon, but as of yesterday, Giannis was still getting leading the votes. At the time, it was like 1.7, and him and what's his name, Coca-Cola, Nicola. It was him and Nicola that was leading the list as far as the voting for the All Star Weekend. Um, I don't know how this baffles me. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out because that's above my pay grade. Okay, that's above my pay grade. I'm not even going to try to figure out what the plan is for this. But how you going, man? If we got to do this, just go back to the East West situation. Okay, how about that? Anybody want to watch a whole bunch of tournaments, man? That's for college. What are you doing? Lord Jesus. So let's talk about the NFL. Let's talk about the NFL. I don't care what y'all say. Mr. Gibbs put on a show yesterday. Okay. Detroit Lions is coming knocking on the door. How about that? Mhm. I think he had 4 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. What's his name? Jamar Gibbs. Mm-hmm. He had 4 touchdowns yesterday. What's his name? Golf, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's golf. They did pretty good. I watched the whole game. Um, the Vikings. And here's the thing about it. Excuse me. Think about this. Vikings had 9 points. 9 points. 3 field goals. The Lions wouldn't even let them in the red zone. Hmm. No, you ain't going. No, not in my house. Not in my house. You're not coming over here. And we no, Otis. No. There's some good defense on the line. And if I'm not mistaken, um, a few years back, the Lions was known for their defense. If I'm not mistaken, they used to have one of the best lines. I want to say that was. Ooh, I can't even put a year on it. I can't. I'm trying to think of a year that I could put on it. I can see the field, and I can see the TV, and I can see the Lions, but I can't see which year distinguished them like that. I want to say it was in the '80s, if I'm not mistaken, maybe '90s. I'll do my research on that, and on our next uh, quiet time hour, we'll have that figured out. All right. Alrighty. And then yesterday, didn't we also see Baker Mayfield? Hmm. And the Buccaneers clinched their division, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Mayfield need to do something now. You don't went from living in the stadium at your last franchise. Now you over here in Florida now. Okay, now let's do it. Let's do it. Aaron Rodgers got a win yesterday. They must have had the pink slip out for him. Yeah. Boy, if you don't win this game, you know what the next step is. Mm. They finally got him a good win. I'm glad. And they were saying this might be his last year. But you know what? I don't even think that's significant, whether it's his last year or not. I hate to see people go out like, you know, you got the people almost begging you, man, go home. What you need? What you need? Another PPP? Like, I'm just playing. But you do need to go home, sir. It's been nice. I know you was at Green Bay for a long time. Long time. Long. As Bernie Mac used to say, long time ago. Long time. I know you were over at Green Bay and you were doing your thing, but you know what? I don't think these jets is flying today. I think the jets have been grounded. Okay, too much snow on the top. Okay, we gotta sit here until that stuff melts away. Yeah, you need to go into the house now. Okay, go into the house because in your eyes you're not looking right, partner. You're not looking right, and you're a great player. You the only one I know can throw the ball. Well, you're not the only one, but I've watched you several times throw the ball, 40, 50 yards into the red zone, and they call them what they call them, Hail Marys. Yeah, you the Hail Mary man. Mm. I'm glad to see you get a win, which I need to fix that over there at the Jets. And the New England Patriots fired the head coach. What's his name? Jared Mayo. At the time that I put together this presentation, they were 4-13. Hmm. That's crazy. Yeah, that's as of last week. All right, and then Mr. Mike Evans. I think we talked about him already, but Mr. Mike Evans, congratulations. This is your 11th season with 1,000+ yards. Huh? The last pass of the game was the pass to get you over that 1,000. Thank you, Mr. Baker. So, congratulations on that. It's your 11th straight season of getting over 1,000 yards. So we appreciate the gift that you've given to the NFL and letting us witness your talent. We know you've going to the Hall of Fame. We know you're gonna do that. But I just wanted to give you your flowers too. Alrighty. Lord have mercy, where did the time go? Alright. What is that right there? That's the Pro Bowl. The list for the Pro Bowls came out. And I just put a few of the, selectees. I just put a few on the slide for you guys, just to give you an idea of what we're going to be looking at. But the full list is located on NFL.com. Let me see, when is the Pro Bowl? It's going to be in Orlando. That would be nice, huh? Go to Orlando. And what I'm told is the Pro Bowl is flagged, right? Excuse me. So, go down to Orlando, watch them play some flag football, and get you some nice seafood. Excuse me. But it's going to be in Orlando this year. I'm not sure. I didn't see Patrick Mahomes' name on there. Did you? Have y'all looked at the list yet? I didn't see Mr. Patrick Mahomes' name on there. Excuse me. Let me get some water. So I'm not sure. The selections is over, right? I didn't see Patrick Mahomes' name on the quarterback list. Maybe I was looking at the wrong list. Maybe I need to take my medication, I'm not sure. And then Patrick didn't play yesterday, did he? Did he play yesterday? They must be trying to preserve him. And see, that's another thing I wanted to expound on. Why we got players and professionals getting paid a lot of money, but they can't stay healthy. What the problem is, y'all? What is the problem? Why are these athletes staying hurt? Don't y'all eat that Wagyu steak or Wago steak or whatever that stuff is? Y'all be tomahawking and stuff? Don't y'all eat that kind of stuff? You flying stuff in from other countries, But you can't stay healthy. What the problem is? Are you shopping at Whole Foods or something like that? No. And I was doing some research, and most of I've said this before. Most of the injuries that the athletes are suffering nowadays is muscle strains. Muscle strains. So that means that you guys are coming back to the court after your break and stuff unprepared. Am I reading that right or am I not? Am I reading that right? Because according to the medical, according to the research that I found, and it wasn't no Dr. Oz research, okay? I just thought I'd put that out there for you. No Dr. Oz research, but your muscles are strained once because they hadn't been trained properly. I'll put it like that. When you go to the gym and you start working out, what is the first thing you got to do? You got to you got to, as we call it, rev up to a certain point. Yeah, you're going to be all out of shape when you first get started because you're trying to set the bar for your body to realize, oh, we ain't sitting on the couch no more. We running on this treadmill. That's what your body is saying. Oh, that's what you're saying to yourself. And I can't breathe. I can't do this. But you got to persevere and endure. You break a muscle down and then you build it up. But if the muscle is always broke down, and then when you go to work, the muscle's gonna be like, man, we was just at the house yesterday, sitting on the couch watching reality show or playing 2K, and now you got me out here. I got to hold you up my legs. I got your legs. That's what your legs. I got to hold you up. I wish I would, man. Let's go to the house. You haven't trained yourself. And then I was told that you guys don't even practice. Most of the teams in the league don't even practice anymore. So where you get your training at? No. That's not cool, y'all. And we're supposed to respect that? We're supposed to respect that. We're supposed to just let you do. I mean, it's your money, it's your body, it's your career. But see, the thing about it is, your career is contingent upon what the people in society says. Why are you so worried about viewership? If you guys don't think we have any say so about what's going on with your, just give it to us for free then. Don't charge us for it. Since we don't know what we're watching, give me my money back. No, I want my money back. I don't, You want the people that you're trying to sell a product to people that you disrespect and you downgrade. And I'm supposed to be okay with that. I wish I would. Nah. We don't play like that. Let me see. I think that's all we had for today, you guys. I know I've been on here for a long time. Looking at my ticker, it's 2 hours, okay? And I wasn't planning on being here 2 hours. And I get so comfortable when I'm online and I'm talking about things and not just sports, but about other things that are going on in our society. And yet, the reason why I talk a lot about sports, because the sports and entertainment industry has a big influence on our society. If it didn't, we wouldn't still be debating about something that don't even exist. This GOAT debate, that don't even exist. You don't qualify. And that's just the plain truth. I ain't got to argue with you about the truth or argue with anyone about the truth. Man, please, you got general admission. We need a VIP, a backstage pass. Not in your possession. Okay? So I've enjoyed my time with you guys today. Every Monday, unless otherwise posted, we will be here. And all you guys that's under the sound of my voice that can hear me, I want you to, because like I said, I was blessed with some new equipment, and I want to see if it's working. I'll have to do my editing and stuff, but I really appreciate your opinion. We don't get down with that degrading stuff. We don't argue over here. We state facts, and if what is perceived to be facts by me or anyone else that may grace this panel, if there's another perception, that we respect that. But I'm not going. You ain't finna come over here and tell me that the sky is gray, or the sky is black, or the sky is yellow, and I'm looking right at it and it looks blue to me. Maybe something wrong with my eye. Okay. And you gonna justify why you see the sky being orange, you know? No, we're not doing that. So, excuse my phone. I need quiet time hours just as much as you guys do because this phone just rings off the hook, okay? And let me get off of here. I love you guys. I love you, Hush Room family. Love all of you. Respect. Let's keep it. Let's keep it 100. And then I will see you next time. Okay? I'll see you next time on Monday, okay? Love you guys. I gotta go to work and do my other job now, okay? All my information donate to the channel. It's on the screen if you need to donate to this, if you want to donate to the channel. All the information is there on the screen. Alright? Love you guys. And we out, alright?